All right, folks, how we doing today? All right, today's a beautiful Sabbath day. Top of the morning to y'all. I got about 11 o'clock. Actually, it's family time weekend this weekend. Yeah, just enjoying the scenes of Utah up here for the weekend. Be trying to take some time off here. All right, I'm looking at making a few little changes where I can make best of my free time. Now I don't have to work as hard as I was here maybe 6 months ago. Anyway, I want to get into it. I said I'd do it a couple of days ago into this discoverography about the rapper Coolio. And I want to talk about some hard facts about the heart. Okay? That it's all over the news. Okay? Old boy, the Compton native, 59 years old, passed away, was found in a bathroom at a friend's house. All right? Dead after his friend checked on him. He was in the bathroom for a while. And the autopsy concluded cardiac arrest. Although it could be other possibly be other things, but that's the information that we have now. Okay, and I'll say this: I'm not saying that he did it. Okay, because I don't want to get accused for gossip like a lot of these gang stalkers or whatever is accusing me of doing. But I said this before that a lot of these guys are found. Okay, these celebrities either found in bathrooms dead and or natural causes, or you hear about a lot of these rappers being pulled up on or whatever, okay, getting popped up by a hurl of bullets, okay? I do believe that this medical decision has something to do, okay, with some of these deaths, all right? Could be a combination of things. I believe that older people, a lot of, living that hard lifestyle, a lot of that stuff does catch up with you, okay? But particularly the heart. So let's talk about the heart a little bit. Your heart is your hardest working organ of the body because it has to pump out, okay, and bring in blood throughout all over your body, okay. But the heart, although it is a very sturdy organ, okay, it could go out like a light bulb, all right. Particularly if you have family problems with the heart. I do remember back in the day, if y'all remember Hank Gathers, that basketball player, back in 1991, I was like 19 years old, okay? Had led the country, the NCAA in scoring. And no doubt he would have been a top 3 draft, okay? Dropped dead of a heart attack, okay? But that's a story about that because they told him not to play and he ended up getting a heart attack, but he had a family history of heart problems, okay? So that's an example right there. It happens to all ages, but particularly for men 65, okay, around that age. But as you can see, in this day and age, it's been happening a lot sooner, okay? I've known guys when I was in the Army or working in the corporate world, okay? Guys are in their 40s, 30s, dying of having heart attacks and all that. So let's get right into it, okay? This comes from the American, I think they call it the ADA, all right? The American Heart Association, okay? From heart attacks and heart disease, which is heart disease is the number one killer in America, okay? Causes are diet, smoking, heredity, and I think that probably should be number one, okay? If you are all right, if you're into things like drug use and alcohol, okay, those can contribute and put a lot of stress and strain on your heart, okay? I also think that the medical decision, all right, could be in play, particularly like in recent times, all right? 20% of people that die of heart attack don't even realize that they have symptoms. You may have symptoms, maybe like little small chest pains, maybe your left arm is going numb. I think if you're around 40 and you have these symptoms, you need to get it checked out. Don't ignore it. 700 100,000 people have heart attack every year. Okay, cases every year. A heart attack happens every 40 seconds. For men, the average age is 65, and the women is average age is 72. Which now you see that this is happening a lot sooner. Okay, if you ain't seen it by now, I told you about heart disease is #1 killer. Half of men die without any symptoms. So, like I said, you could have a heart attack and drop dead just like that. Okay, some vitamins that can help you out with your heart. Okay, is vitamin B, magnesium, cinnamon, and garlic. That can help you out with your bloodstream as well. Okay, now again, as you know, Coolio at 59 years old suffered from a heart attack. He did confess, okay, in an interview that he had problems with drugs and had some brushes with the law and stuff like that. I do believe that him growing up in Compton, he probably seen a lot, okay, dealt with a lot, probably, of drugs being brought in that neighborhood from the government. I'm pretty sure, again, that he knew of people that were involved in drugs in some type of way, okay? I know, okay, many of people that look like me, but many people in general, okay, has been affected or indirectly or directly with drugs in some kind of way. So, to commemorate Coolio's death, let's just go over a few things about him, the good things about him. Because I believe all in all, he was a good, hard-working dude, okay? He was born in Pennsylvania, but as a youth, he moved to Compton. He spent most of his life there, okay, being raised there. All right, artist Leon Ivy is his government name. Okay, he is a divorced father of 6 kids, although there's reports that say that he may have had up to 10 kids. All right, he started out in the 80s rapping with the group WC and Mad Circle, broke off in the early 90s, and made songs like Gangsta's Paradise, which actually won a Grammy. My favorite song, Fantastic Voyage, okay, uh, that was #3 on Billboard pop charts, okay. So these were two #1, okay, or top 3 rap songs that he had. I think this is where he made most of his money. 5.9 million records sold. Okay, he's done things like acting, and he had, jobs. He was in Nick show on Nickelodeon doing a cooking show. Okay, television show, had a cook off. He worked as a firefighter at the LAX airport. He did an album with others like Biz Markie and a few other guys in the AIDS awareness album. Okay, and also this guy had 3 platinum records. I didn't even know that. Okay, he was in a show called Big Brother in UK, and also he was in the Black Jesus cartoon show in Adult Swim. Okay, he also did a lot of humanitarian work. And it's funny where he had a regular job, okay, and people say, well, you do a regular job and they're not humble, and then when you do one, then they talk bad about you, okay? There's nothing wrong with a hard day's work. Now, he was involved with a few things, okay? I believe he was in porn in some type of way, that it was alleged that he may have didn't perform certain type of sex acts at parties and stuff like that. And also, he had called out the, things like the powers that be. He may have said some things Illuminati. Now, one thing you can't do is you're not going to be able to call these people out and they cutting your check, okay? Because if you start calling out too much of their business, they will eliminate you, okay? They will say this guy got to go. All right. He campaigned also with a porn star for presidency. But all in all, the dude was a good dude. Okay. If it's your time, it's your time. All in conclusion, I want to bring out the awareness, okay, of heart attack. All right. And so forth. You need to stop smoking. And I think the time is now to do that, and also to check your diet and so forth, and go to the damn doctor. Okay. Just let the pride go and see about yourself and take care of yourself. Probably this is a good time now that we're going to a recession, to use the time to to take care of his health, because your health is your wealth. Thank you for your time. All right, rest in peace. I'm really heartfelt for his death, and my regrets go out to his family.